My name is Nate, co-founder of Proudly Addicted, the personal identity brand where we want you guys to express your own identities and what you can't live without. We're chatting today with Jasmine Boldt. She was our first sponsored athlete. We were so stoked to pick her up at the beginning of last season, and she just knocked it out of the park, had an incredible season. She's going to tell you all about it and tell you a little bit about herself. Welcome, Jasmine. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thank you. I'm super stoked to be here. Ready to get into it.
Rock on. For those that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Jasmine. I'm based here in Longmont. I've been snowboarding since I was about 8, and I think last season is where it really turned into something that was more than just something fun. Is like, I love this. I want to do it every single day. And since then, I've just been doing everything I can to make that happen.
Who was your first team?
I started on EMSC, which is Eldora Mountain Ski and Snowboard Club. David, the head director, bumped into him on a random day, and he's like, "You got to join our team." And since then, I really learned how to snowboard. He taught me everything I know, and he worked really well with me. I'm hard of hearing, so just having a team that built me up was really important my first 3 years of snowboarding.
When did this latest season just end?
I ended in May. I've gone to the Copper Hike Park a couple times, just been messing around, hanging out with friends. Actually, I did go to Copper Woodward week 1 of summer camp, which is super fun. I learned so much.
Nice.
It was an amazing experience.
And since then, have you been able to relax, do some fun stuff?
I went on a 8-day, 7-night backpacking trip in Gila National Park in New Mexico.
Awesome.
It was super fun. It was really hot, but it was a lot of fun.
Totally. What's the landscape?
It was really dry, but also really green. We saw some bears, some really cool looking snakes, and it was just beautiful. The rivers, like streams, they were just so fun. We like crossed 30 a day. It was super fun.
God, that is so cool. I'm jealous.
I would be too.
So cool. Let's chat a little bit about the competitive journey. What either inspired you to take that leap, or we need to take this to the next level?
For me, what inspired me was every time I was trying to learn park, because I started off more freestyle heavy, I would see no girls in the park. It was just me and my coach Alex at the time. Sometimes David would tag along, and there was no girls. And I'm like, where is everybody? And she's like, you should try competing if you feel up for it. And I was like, I want to show girls that they can do it too. And just like anyone, that you can take up space, you can make your mark. And so ever since my first, it was a no thanks rail gym up in Frisco. It was a tow rope, and it was not really a high level one. It was just more chill. And I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to inspire and also just have fun. So that's led me to look at new rail jams, more competitions, and eventually led me to Freeride.
You had some awesome competitions this year. You crushed some rail jams, first place. You won your final competition at A Basin, your biggest big mountain freeride comp. What an incredible journey. That's what was going through your mind when you won that last competition.
It was a rough conditions day. Visibility, we had also with the low snowfall this year, we last minute had to change venues. And I was just like, it's my last ones before I went. I would know if I got accepted into junior freeride champions. I'm just like, go big or go home. And I went big or went home.
And you went big and stomped it.
I find in a lot of competitions, some, as my first year in freeride, I did have some falls in those competitions, but that just made me want to get up more and try harder next time. So,
God, that is so cool. It's very impressive.
Thank you. It's nice knowing that you guys are supporting me. It's always like, it makes competing so much better when you have somebody or a familiar face just cheering you on. I think that really pushed me to go more this season.
That is so cool. If you had to pick freestyle or freeride, which are you more stoked on? Which do you feel more comfortable doing?
I think it's a really hard choice for me, but I think I'd have to go with freestyle.
Okay.
I think I love freeride, the people it's brought me with, but freestyle I've just always been more drawn to. Just there's always more you can do, and I guess that goes for both, but it's just like you get back up, but then the next second you're on the same lift and you're just trying it again. It's just so much about repetition. I want to go do park now. I never get bored of it.
What's the relationship, do you think, between freeride world tour and freestyle competition you see in the X Games? I feel like I've noticed watching Freeride World Tour, you're seeing more and more freestyle moves being launched on big mountain settings.
Definitely. I think for me, my point of view is that freestyle just gives you everything you need for freeride. If you can stomp hard way, back, 360. You can bring that to freestyle or free ride instantly.
Okay.
Just the lips are a little different. Most of the time in free ride, you're going down off a cliff rather than up like a jump. But I think the connection is you build the basics in freestyle and you can carry that on to free ride.
What's your favorite trick to land?
Rail tricks, it's gotta be backboard pretz out. It's my favorite. I just learned it this summer, but since then I've just been dreaming about the next time I can do it.
That's awesome. Is there a way to explain that in layman's terms for people who don't know the lingo?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the rail's like a straight. You get on the rail.
Yep.
And then you press your right, for me, because I'm goofy, I press my right foot on the rail, so I'm sideways now, looking down the hill. And then I just whip my body and spin like a 270 out backwards. And that's the best way I could explain it.
You guys all got that at home, right? I expect you to try one next time you're out on the slope. I will not be doing that.
If you can at least just 50-50 on a rail, that's something anyone can always try. That was the first trick I learned. Every day I warm up with a 50-50.
Great to know.
You just hop on the rail. You could even ride on the rail and then just hop off.
So you're just going straight on the rail?
Exactly.
Boom.
You never skip that one in your warm-up. I see professionals doing that every day.
Do you have any pre-competition routines?
Oh,
Are you a superstitious person?
not necessarily. I think I do wear my lucky pants every time. Okay. This is my pre-competition rituals are more for free ride rather than freestyle. But I mean, my coach David, I talk about him a lot already. But he's always with me on these competitions, and he would see how nervous I would get before a competition because it's scary. Yeah. You're about to go down whatever steep slope with insane terrain, but he would see how nervous I get. And then one day I was joked. I was like, "Let's dance it out." And so we put on a song and I do a little move, and then ever since then I would just start full on dancing out every time before a competition.
What's the song? Did it change?
It changed. Last time is Linger, and then I just sang that until the second I dropped by the Cranberries.
Solid. Funniest competition story?
Well, we were in Taos for the 3-star event, and it's my second time meeting all the snowboarder girls, and I've never seen a group that was so nervous. We were all so terrified because it was such low snow, and it might have been one of the scariest terrains we've all seen. We all just sat there making TikToks and laughing, crying. And my friend brought out her harmonica and just started playing funny songs. And then we were like, let's just do it. And we're all going to cry after of happy tears. And it was just funny because we all were so scared but so ready to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we definitely trauma bonded.
Let's talk just a little bit about Proudly Addicted, your connection with the brand, and what that means to you.
To me, Proudly Addicted, you want to find something that's naturally something that keeps you happy. It's real, it's right in front of you. Snowboarding, going in the powder, snow, just hitting those turns. And I think just like backpacking, it could be anything, walking your dog, hanging out with your friends. I'm proudly addicted to spending time with my family. And I think being able to represent you guys like that, that's my connection to it. Just like, because I do it every day.
Why did you want to be a part of Proudly Addicted?
The message you're trying to spread. If you look hard enough, you can find something that brings you real joy and shows you genuine interest. And I think being able to show other people that as well and give them some purpose to do if they maybe don't feel like there is purpose and they can be proudly addicted.
Rapid fire round.
I'm ready.
50-50s, here we go. Coffee or hot chocolate?
Coffee.
Sunrise laps or
night skiing?
Powder or park?
Powder.
Music before competing?
Yes.
Music while you ride?
No.
Favorite ski resort?
Copper.
Great. Dream sponsor?
Probably Burton.
Goofy or regular?
Goofy.
Favorite après food?
Pizza.
If you could ride with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Her name's Caitlin. She's an amazing snowboarder. She rides with an Decker. We love her.
Caitlin Adams. Hang on. Caitlin, if you're listening, hey, let's all ride. We'll mostly ride with Jasmine. I'll try and keep up. You have some big news to share, actually.
I do have some big news.
This is crazy cool. This is coming to you exclusive from Proudly Addicted Podcast.
While I was backpacking, I was writing my mom letters, and I was like, my school just isn't really supporting me with how I and where I want to go with snowboarding, which makes sense. I'm missing a lot of school for competitions and training, but I was like, I can't have this hold me back. So I did some researching. I reached out to some schools. I reached out to friends, and that all led me to Y East Academy, which is in Oregon near Mount Hood. I talked to them, and I got in with a huge scholarship.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
This is a school of mountain biking, skateboarding, skiing, snowboarding, and it's just like paradise where you go if you want to take it to the next level. And I think this is just going to be an insane part of my career. Yeah.
Congratulations, that's huge news. We're going to be sad to see you. EMSC is going to be sad to see you.
I know. We love EMSC. I love you guys. It wouldn't be the snowboarder I am without you guys building me up since day one. And I'm always going to carry a piece of me with that.
And you're hoping to accomplish in this next phase?
I want to be more confident in my riding beyond like skill level. I want to enter some slopestyle events, just get more air tricks as well. Maybe rev tour one day.
One piece of advice that you would give to a younger rider?
It's okay to take up space. I think that was my biggest thing. Like, I was in park, I was like, no, I'm scared. Like, I was gonna make fun of me. No, like, you deserve to take up space and like give it what you got. And if you find the right people, they'll support you. And I'm supporting you. So
That's right. Hey, reach out to Proudly Addicted too. You never know.
Yeah.
You might be able to.
Love to see new faces, girls, guys, anything. Just trying something new, and I'll support you for it. We all will. Yeah.
Can people follow you on your journey?
Instagram is JasBoldt, so JAS_BOLDT. And I think I'll be starting to post a lot more about my journey, especially since going to such an amazing school soon.
Awesome. This is the first one ever, but we want to end every interview like this. I want you to finish this sentence. I'm proudly addicted to blank because blank.
I'm proudly addicted to snowboarding because I love it.
Yes. What's one thing you hope people will remember from this conversation?
Take up space, be you, find something you're proudly addicted to.
Lastly, I want every guest to leave a question for the next guest. What is one question you would want us to ask them?
Their biggest turning point in their proudly addicted career. Thank you for having me.
Rock on. Cheer you on next season.
Yeah. Fun.